Sorry, I'll come in from the other side.
This is my good side.
Yeah, they're both good sides.
Yeah.
When I tap you on the shoulder, please state your name for the folks at home.
Joan Maurer.
Joan Maurer. Where are you from, Joan? Sorry, I'm over here, Joan.
I recently moved here from Chicago.
From Chicago?
Yes.
See, and Joan, did you hurt your eye?
Yes, I did.
What happened?
I fell getting out of bed.
Oh, yeah, it's very funny. Very So it's not a permanent condition, your sore eye?
Well, I mean, you know, they're treating it. I think it's going to be okay.
It's going to be fine, Joan.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why it's going to be fine.
Why?
Because I wouldn't mock it if it wasn't going to be fine. But it is going to be fine. I'm over here, Joan. No, I'm fine. See, I think what you should do is pretend to be a Bond villain. Walk around with your eye patch and say, good evening. Like that. Try saying that. Good evening.
Good evening.
Very good. Right. So, wait. All right. So I'll be James Bond, and you be the villain, right?
Okay.
And you say, good evening. Don't be afraid of my bubbly jacuzzi, Mr. Bond. It's just deadly piranhas.
You want me to say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be afraid of my bubbly jacuzzi, Mr. Bond.
It's just deadly piranhas.
Yeah. Piranhas.
Piranhas.
Yeah. You want to be a bit more villainy.
All right.
And I'll be James Bond, and you come out. Yeah, this could be your henchman.
Oh, wow.
Right, go on the other side. Back it up. Yeah. Back it up. Yeah. And then I'll be tied to a chair. Hold on, I'll get a chair. All right. There we go. Right, I'll be tied to the chair like this. And then you can like villain like crazy, and your henchman can menace me, all right?
Okay.
All right. I suppose you expect me to talk, Joan.
Good evening, Mr. Bond.
Good evening.
There's something about my bubbling jacuzzi and some piranhas I have waiting for you. Right, Secretary?
Wait. Don't laugh. You're making it less threatening. So, Joan, did you fall getting out of bed?
Yes. I smelled the coffee and I was eager. I got my feet tangled up in the sheets.
What the hell is that? Oh, yeah, give us that. Stay there.
Argy.
Sorry about killing your bird. We'll be right back with more in the thrilling installment of Joan Finger.
Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by T-Mobile. Now your choice is simple. T-Mobile. Unleash. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's great. Thanks. Quietly. thanks, please. Thank you, everyone. That's great. Let your applause die away naturally as if you really meant it and you were happy to see me and not just afraid of losing your deposit. Yes, we make them pay. If you want to come and see the show live here, it's free to get in, but we take something valuable from you. And then if you don't laugh or make the warm-up comedian, we call him a comedian, he's not really a comedian, but if you make him... But if you don't make him happy, he'll keep your precious thing. What's your precious thing, Jeff?
Oh, I can't tell you. But I left it here once and I never got out of here.
That's what happens if you don't laugh when you're in the studio audience here. Hey, it's a great day for America, everybody. It is, actually. Tonight, I'm very excited. It's the big sporting event of the year for me. Tonight was the finals of the Scripps National Spelling Bee. I just live for that. L-I-V-E, live for it, Jack.
Yeah.
I love it. We're live here, of course, so congratulations, winner. That's winner spelled W-I-E-N-E-R. Am I right? See what I did? I spelled wiener! Oh, why did he spell that? Spelled wiener. See, I said winner, but I spelled wiener.
Yeah, no, I see what you did.
Yeah. Anyway, the finals were broadcast on ESPN, but you think, wouldn't something like this be on the Learning Channel? Then again, you'd think the Learning Channel wouldn't show Honey Boo Boo, would you? That's Honey Boo Boo. H-O-N, ho-diddly-ong, dong, ding, dong, boo boo. On a boo boo. Ho-diddly-ong, you know.
No.
Now that there's spell check, right? Some people think that spelling is of little use. It's one of those skills that's become obsolete, like repairing steam engines or hosting a broadcast talk show. It's just an obsolete thing. Well, just mentioning it. Anyway, people forget that spell check can only tell you if you've spelled the word correctly, not if you're using the correct word. I found that out the hard way when I invited friends to meet me at the pubic library.
Yeah.
See what I did?
Yeah.
Jeff was the only one that showed up.
Yeah.
And I didn't even invite him. He was already there.
Yeah.
Leafing through the periodicals.
Yeah, I like to get in early.
Somebody's owing you up there, but they don't really know why they're owing you. So it was kind of like towing the water. It was kind of like, I don't know why I'm going, I'm disapproving, but I don't really know what I'm disapproving of. To be honest, I was kind of cynical before I got here. Anyway, the National Spelling Bee, it started in the 1920s during the Depression. Back then, they had spelling speakeasies, where you was like, "Shay Max, spell the password." M-A-C. That's correct. Come on in. Doesn't make any sense. Do you?
Spelling speakeasy.
Yeah. When people would go and spell before spelling became legal.
Right.
Anyway, the winner of the spelling bee gets $30,000 cash. I can't imagine what I'd have spent that kind of money on when I was 14. Yes, I can. Cocaine. But... C-O-C... ing. I always look to see if I know the definition of the winning word. Every year, you know, I look at the word and then I'm like, what? That's not even a word. For instance, last year's winning word, put it up, last year. There, that's the winning word. It's pronounced gay-tuppence. Gay-tuppence. It means a trap or ambush. I thought gay-tuppence were the little rainbow sprinkles you put on ice cream.
Yeah.
Do you want some gay-tuppence? Yes! Rainbow sprinkles? Is this a trap or ambush? No, it's just gay-tuppence. Do you have any straight tuppence, are there? Are you sure you don't want any gay-tuppence? Well, I've always been kind of curious. Perhaps if I just have them on my ice cream, it'll... All right, give me some. And by some, I mean, give me them all. I always go out of my way to learn the winning word because you using big words in conversation makes you look smart. In the 2011, the winning word was cymotricus, which is great. It means having wavy hair. I looked that up at the pubic library. Cymotricus.
I like that.
Yeah, it's great. I use that word all the time. Yesterday I said, my balls are cymotricus. The UPS guy was like, what? Why are you saying this to me? Well, he asked about my package. I said, hey, there. I do enjoy watching the spelling bee, though. I like how some of the kids close their eyes when they're concentrating so they can see the letters that they spell. Because when I close my eyes, all I see is fire-breathing cats. Thanks, LSD. That's LSD. That's how you spell LSD.
Yeah, that's right. Did
you ever take LSD?
Oh yeah, a few times. Yeah.
Really? Well, how many times?
Well, I also took meth.
Well, that's patently obvious that you took meth.
Yeah.
That's what you look like if you take meth, like you.
Yeah. Doing a public service for people.
Yeah, that's right. We're warning you off meth, or you'll start to look like a gay robot. Skeleton. Do you ever have gay toppings in your ice cream?
Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. Yeah, I like little gay toppings on my Cymotricus.
But that means you like having a trap on your wavy hair.
Yeah, that's right.
So you like having a trap on your wavy hair?
I certainly do. Do you?
Don't even understand what it means. How can you have a trap on your wavy hair? You don't even have wavy. You don't have any hair.
Well, when I did have hair, I'd like to have a trap on it.
Is that legal? Is the horsehair Cymotricus? No. Although, you raise an interesting question. Do horses have pubes?
It's a good question.
I don't think they do. I think what happens in animals that have got a lot of hair in their bodies that is like the opposite. It's like when you used to see yourself in a negative before they had, like, anyway, look. You know what I mean? It's like it's the opposite of what happens. Like if you're not covered in hair, then you have a you have hair where your junk is.
That's
but
right.
if, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. But if you're hairy, then...
But if you're hairy...
A bit of a clearing.
Yeah, there's a clearing. It's almost like there's a... It's like a dense thicket of hair, and then suddenly, surprise!
But don't go into that clearing, because there's probably a trap of some...
It could be a trap of some kind. So you're saying that in the clearing there could be a...
Trap.
Yeah.
Cymotricus.
What the hell were we talking about?
I don't know, but...
The spelling bee, that's an excellent monologue tonight. I really enjoyed it.
You're biting your tongue there, wasn't it?
I crossed my legs and bit my tongue.
Yeah.
I think I must need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you might. Well, I could take us to commercial if you got to go.
Yeah, why don't you?
All right. More witticism, drollness, and ribald facetiousness after these COMMERCIALS.
Tonight we've gotten crazy.
Things are out of control,
Things are
man.
out of control.
What the hell? There's a parrot over here.
Yeah. We put it there after Joan left. Her eyes. She's still here. She's just looking at us weird. Now, I don't mean you to get upset if people at home with eye injuries going, wait, come on, Craig, I've got an eye injury. That's not funny. I did check with Joan beforehand, it wasn't like, is it a horrible eye thing? It was just a slight bump that she got falling out of bed.
Yeah, she was eager to get that.
Eager to get a cup of coffee. That's a very eager woman you got right there. Anyway, the parrot's a spectacular addition.
Just hanging out.
Yeah. What are you doing there?
What are you talking about?
What's that?
What?
That parrot's sitting in a weird place.
Yeah, no, it's fine, man.
Will it fall over?
Yeah, not yet.
Why don't you stroke its feathers?
That looks really bad from that angle.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I look forward to your angry letters about a parrot that's not even a stuffed parrot. It's not even an ex-parrot. It's not even pining for the fjords, this parrot. That's never even been a parrot. right?
Bereft of life. That's right. It's
Right, so it's not even a dead parrot.
dead parrot.
Right. What time is it, Jeff?
It's tweet mail time. Time to take advice from a man who once danced under the name Gay Toppins.
Gay Toppins wasn't the name I danced under. It was the club that I danced at.
Was that right?
Yeah.
I get that confused.
All right. Do you want to do a jingle?
Oh, yeah, I'd love
All right, then.
Polly, want a cracker?
This is from Marcy in Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's up in Canada. Dear Craig and Jeff, and then some other stuff. This is from Bill in Richmond, Virginia, who says, Dear Craig, Jeff, and Secretariat, what's your favorite kind of donut? I'm not called by donuts, to be honest.
No, you're not a donut.
No, I'm not a donut. The two things that never really called me, donuts and gambling. Everything else, drugs, alcohol, promiscuous sexual behavior, everything. But, well, attempted promiscuous sexual behavior. The trouble with if you're into drugs and alcohol, that your desire for promiscuous sexual behavior oft-times exceeds your ability for promiscuous sexual behavior.
Symmetricus.
What?
Symmetricus.
Symmetric. Oh, yeah. What's that? Sycotramus? Trichotramus.
Syphoramus.
That sounds like a character in Game of Thrones, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, Trichotramus, where's the breasty lady? Don't do Watch what the horse does when I say breasty lady. Dear Craig, Jeff, and Secretary, you're free to have a donut. Yeah, donut?
I like Krellers.
Yeah. I like the ones with the rainbow sprinkles on them. What do you call it?
Yeah. You like that.
All right, this is from Marie in the Bronx, who says, this is from Robbie in Richmond, Virginia. Dear Craig and Jeff, do you think it's too forward of me to ask about both twins that I like, or is there some chance it would work? In your dreams, man. In your dreams, doesn't happen. What they might do is that one of them might pretend to be the other one to trick you.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Sounds like an episode of Full House to me. Well, they were never on it at the same time, were they, the Olsen twins?
No.
It was like, they just used them like they were a team.
Yeah, one of them got sleepy, and then they put the other one in.
And they did the same with Bob Saget as well.
That's
there was two
right,
Bob Sagets, and one of them would get sleepy, and then they'd put in the other Bob Saget.
It's very sleepy.
Nah, there can't be two Bob Sagets. This is from Alex in San Mateo, California. Hello, Craig. Jeff Peterson owes me $50 back from when he was alive. Could you give me his email address so I can contact him directly?
The hell, man.
Just saying.
The hell, man.
This is from Ellen in Shangshan, China.
China?
Yeah, ni hao. Is that right?
Yeah. Things.
I don't know. I'm not very good with. I can't speak Chinese. Either Mandarin or Cantonese. I'm not good at. I'm terrible at it, in fact.
Orange chicken. I don't know. I'm just trying.
Well done, Jeff. You've just upset a quarter of the Earth's population. This is from Oliver in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Oh, I love it there.
Pawtucket.
I tell you, I love a bit of Pawtucket.
Sure. What's that?
Pawtucket.
Yeah,
It's not Pawtucket,
yeah.
it's Pawtucket.
Right, sure.
Yeah, Pawtucket's somewhere else.
Pawtucker.
Well, Pawtucker, what do you have to say for yourself? I didn't know there was two Bob Sagets. Dear Craig, Jeff, Secretariat, and Sid. Oh. It's not here.
The hell happened there?
I know, I read it and I just lost the will to live.
Yeah.
It was like I read this, like, oh, God. Quiet moment, everybody. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Wright wrote, directed, and stars in his latest film, Dealing with Idiots, which is in theaters July the 12th. Take a look at this.
Don't trust anybody over the age of
22.
No, I...
Jeff Garlin, everybody, Jeff Garlin. Yeah!
By the way, I want to put that clip in context for 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah?
The movie is about youth baseball parents.
Right.
What idiots they are.
Right.
And I've just told my son that I'm going to start hanging out with the other parents to maybe do research on a comedy movie about parents, and he's very upset about it. That's why he said nightmare.
Did that really happen in your life? It did. That's what you did. You did the movie, and then it's a movie of you researching the movie.
Sort of, but it's not real. You know,
It is real. I just saw it right there.
I know, but
It's a real. It's coming out July the 12th. You better
Yes.
get used to it, girl.
well, you know, it's a narrative. It's a it's a scripted movie. Actually, no, it's not scripted. It's improvised. The whole movie's improvised.
Never work.
All right.
It'll never.
I'm with you. And by the way, my gut feeling, never work.
It'll never. Well, you got to have things scripted, like this show, for example.
And let you know that I've memorized all my lines.
Good, right.
I'm all good
So
to
you
go.
bought a house.
Yes, many years ago.
Yeah. That's what you say on talk shows, you know.
Yeah.
You bought a house, or
By the way, you see people saying that, and it's like,
Yeah.
that's just crazy. Who cares?
it's like the 1950s. It's
Yeah.
like, I bought a house, and it's amazing, and we all play pranks on each other. It's like, shut up.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Hey, I saw you at Bob Saget's fundraiser. You were raising funds.
I was helping. Yes, that's what we were doing. You were
Yeah. Bob
raising
Saget.
funds.
There's only one Bob Saget, right? I was trying to tell him there was two. They were twins in that
Yeah.
Full
No,
House thing. But
just one.
yeah.
It'd be funny if there were twins.
It wouldn't it be great? Yeah.
Playing the Bob Saget role.
That's what I was trying to.
That's funny.
What the hell, man? Come on.
The Olsen twins and the Saget
The
twins.
Saget twins. That's what I was trying. But
Yeah.
the audience was like, well, I don't get it. And
You know what? You say that, and Bob should have actually a long time ago made that part of his act.
what? There were twins.
That he's a twin.
Bob doesn't have time to put material in his act. He's too busy cussing. He's too busy cussing in his act.
He's overcompensating for the Full House factor.
But I think he's gone the other way.
Yes,
He's gone to the dark. He's gone to the dark
Yes.
side.
Yes.
Do you cuss when you were working and you're doing stand-up?
Here's the thing. Yes, but people will come up to me after the show and thank me for working clean, even though I have sworn. But so it's not gratuitous.
Right,
but,
and I think what they probably do... See, people come up to me afterwards and thank me for working dirty. Do you know, it's like people say, a good comedian doesn't have to cuss, and you go, really? Richard Pryor? He must have been crap then, huh? Yeah, he must have been terrible.
No, it is harder, though, to work clean. No doubt about it.
I wouldn't know. I've never tried it.
I was coming up, I've been doing it 31 years now.
Wow.
And there are times where I'll challenge myself, and for 6 months I'll only work clean, and then another 6 months only dirty.
Right, binge and purge. Yeah, I get it.
But I just sort of mix it around, and that way, I have fun. What are you studying? What's the look?
Well, I'm just kind of looking. I mean, why do you have to choose? Can't you just be a little bit clean?
No, because I think that the dirty doesn't really serve any purpose, the 6 months of dirty.
Yeah.
But the 6 months of clean makes me better. So when I start adding stuff that's not so clean, it's still overall, people thank me, even though I swear, for working clean.
Yeah, but people thank me even though I cuss for cussing.
They don't thank you for cussing.
They come over and they say, thank you for cussing. I find it refreshing. A good comedian doesn't
find it refreshing because everyone is Bill Cosby.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Do you still do the clubs? You still going to do
All the time, yeah.
Really?
I play here in town. I play the Comedy Store, the Laugh Factory, and my main place that I play is Largo.
Oh, yeah. No, I like that there. They've got that thing there. What do they call it? That Irish guy.
Yeah, Flanagan.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
He's great. Flanagan's great, yeah.
Yeah, I called him that thing, but you know what I mean.
Yep, I did, because I said Flanagan.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
know exactly what you meant.
What do I mean now, then?
You mean we're going to move on to the next part?
I don't know. Is there a next part? Because I didn't study the script as well as you, apparently.
Well, it says that I tell you that we're going to move on to the next part.
All right.
And you play dumb.
Do your kids play baseball? Is that the thing?
They did. My older one did for a few years, but the coaches were such idiots that he lost interest.
My oldest boy played baseball as well, and then he came up and he said, I don't want to play out there anymore. It's too hot.
Really, it's hot because here in the Little League they play in like February and March.
No. We're talking about April or May he was playing, and
Well, that's the end of the season.
right. I understand,
Yeah.
but it's hot. It's very hot. And he said to me, "Dad, you don't know what it's like out there. It's hot. There could be bees." I couldn't argue with it.
By
There
the way,
could
he is
be.
totally right. It is hot, and there could be
there
bees.
could be bees.
You can't say to him there's no such thing as bees because he'd know better.
I tried that, but he showed me a photograph of a bee.
And that made it real.
Yeah. Jeff.
Oh, yeah. Craig.
Do you want to do a commercial break?
We should do one.
Well, we don't technically have to.
No, seriously? You haven't read the script. We technically have to. We have to go to a break, and we pray that people come back and they find this interesting enough to go, I want to see more of this.
I admire your optimism. Enjoy the commercial. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I was just talking to Jeff Garlin about his guitar lessons. He takes guitar lessons.
Yes.
Well, how about that? Wait, hey, well, it wasn't how about that. Give him a round of applause for taking a guitar lesson.
By the way, I deserve your applause. I've
Why?
taken numerous lessons.
Well, that doesn't...
One single... And I got a Fender Telecaster. I'm very
What do
excited.
you mean, I deserve your applause? What kind of a phrase is that? Like, applause is some kind of value from a bunch of paid hobos.
Do you know how great it would be if you cut to the audience and they were all hobos? They were all people who got here by jumping
Riding
on
the
a train.
rails?
They were riding the rails, and then the train stopped nearby here, and they all got chased away, and they came here.
That's exactly how they get. How do you think Joan hurt her eye? That's what really happened. Have you ever ridden the rails? That's a sex question.
The answer is I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea if I've ridden the rails or not. No idea. But I have been a hobo.
Have you really? Have you been a vagrant
No,
from time to time?
to tell you the truth, I once, this is so bad. On my brother's birthday, we're very little. I might be 9, he's 5 or 6. I broke his collarbone. And he was
On
having
purpose?
a party. No. We weren't even fighting. We were playing around. We were playing football. And I broke his collarbone. And my mom, for his birthday, dressed me as a hobo to make him laugh. And there's a picture somewhere of me dressed as a hobo as a 9-year-old, including like a stick and like the thing that hangs on the end of the stick, and she painted rosy cheeks.
Wow.
It was just, yeah.
Who would have thought you would have grown up to be a stand-up comedian with such an idyllic, non-crazy childhood? It seems strange you've chosen the profession that we all end up in.
By the way, I'm embarrassed that I said I play a Fender Telecaster, knowing
Why?
full well I don't play.
What do you mean you
I
don't?
take lessons, but I suck.
Well, so you lied to the audience to get their applause.
I'm a big fan of that.
It'll work in show business.
It
People
does
do all
work,
the time.
yeah. You know what's great? You're comfortable with that. So many people are not. I love the idea of somebody turning in and you and I just sitting like that. So just sit like that for about 10 seconds. No offense, but your laugh ruined it. It did. Just pure silence and us looking around. What happened?
Pull my finger.
Pull your finger. I'm not going to pull your finger. Because I swear to God, I don't think that you'd be scared to fart. I really don't. I think that you would if I pulled your finger.
I
am so not pulling your finger.
Pull my finger.
Can't pay me. There's not enough money.
I'll pay you in the applause of paid hobos. There you are. Get rolling, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is a very talented actress. Her show Save Me airs on Thursdays on NBC. No, no, please restrain yourself. NBC. Thank you. All right, take a look at this. And Heche, everybody. And Heche. Hello, sweetheart. You look lovely. What a lovely dress.
Well, thank you so much.
You've got a vague kind of Audrey Hepburn thing going on. Is that what we're talking about?
Thank you so much for
It's
saying so.
It's lovely.
I'm not half as classy, but thank you so much.
Your foot, is it all right?
I've healed.
What
Did I
is it?
scare you?
Yeah, a little bit. It
Yeah.
looked very convincing. I hate when giant things fall on my feet.
Especially when they're the Ten Commandments. You never know who's telling you what.
Well, is that what the show's about? A woman who talks to God with her feet?
I haven't done that yet, but I might in our next episode.
What happens in the show? Is it?
It is a woman who talks to God. She's having an experience where she has a second chance to kind of make things right again in her life. As you can see, her relationship with her teenage daughter isn't going very well, and they have a lot to mend. And my character is really trying to be a good person, so she's trying to follow the Ten Commandments, and it's not going very well for her. They fall on her foot. She's trying not to curse, which is why she says swear jar, swear jar. She's really trying to make herself a better person, and she's stumbling along the way.
Question.
Answer.
Does swearing make you a bad person?
Well, certainly not. I mean, no. I mean, then I would be off. I would be a terrible
That's what
person.
I'm worried for myself, is what I'm saying.
No, I'm letting you off the hook.
Right.
No, I would hope not. I just think we want to try to set a good example.
Yes, I suppose,
sometimes I try to keep up in the house. You know, I have a 4 and 11-year-old.
Do you cuss in front of your kids?
All the time.
Yeah.
Sure. As if.
My kids don't let me cuss in front of them.
No, Homer would love it if I had a swear jar. He would charge a lot.
Yeah. My oldest boy made a lot of money.
The reason I don't curse is not because I want to be a good person. At home, it's really because I don't want to pay him.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely fair.
Yeah, $1,000 a curse is like not worth it.
$1,000?
Or whatever you would charge me.
No.
He's a greedy kid.
We had a $1.50 word in my house that I just won't say anymore.
Wait. What?
Well, we had a sliding scale. It went from $1.50 for my favorite, which is, involves some family member words, and my mother's involved in the word and some other, you know what I mean?
Multi-syllable.
It's a big long
and
word.
And generational.
And that cost me $1.50. I can't say it anymore.
Oh wow, how much do you get paid? No, I'm kidding.
About that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a whole paycheck.
Yeah. Whenever I open it, I go, I can't afford to give my reaction to this paycheck.
Well, that's why I say swear jar. Yeah.
So the story of the show is that the woman, your character, gets a second chance to why?
Things are not going well for Beth. We call her Bad Beth, and when we meet her, she's a little bit drunk, and she has a terrible relationship with her husband, and he's cheating on her, and her daughter obviously can't stand her. So she falls down the steps drunk one night, grabs a hoagie sandwich out of the refrigerator, chokes on it, and dies. And just when you think...
This is a comedy?
Yes. And just when you think that her husband's going to find her on the floor, she comes in the door and says, I've been saved. God saved me. And he says, please tell me you said Todd, not God. I have never been to church. This is not a religious show. This is a show about a woman having a chance to make things right.
And how does God manifest his or herself in this show? Is there...
In many, many ways. There is
not Morgan Freeman, not the usual way.
I do. The usual way. I do say that sometimes it sounds like Morgan Freeman, but actually when I do meet God, it is not Morgan Freeman, and I do meet God.
You guys are showing God on TV?
Yeah.
good luck with that.
It was a really, really. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna love who God is.
Yeah. Okay.
And God is. For
It's
everyone.
not Bob Saget then. It's not Bob. You didn't use Bob Saget.
It's not Bob.
Or his twin.
And it was no, or I didn't know he had one. No, neither one of them are going to show up on my. I don't think either one has shown up as God on my show.
Okay.
No, it is a comedy, so I don't want to get too deep about it. But I did start to really wonder in my life what God was at a very young age, and disagreed with a lot of what I heard people say it was.
Yes,
So-
I occasionally lapse into that.
Yeah. So I started to look at what I thought God might be, and then I realized, well, when I look at someone and I trust someone or I enjoy having a conversation with someone, that's more than what I'm doing, sitting here all by myself. So I
tell
like
you what
that.
I thought once. I used to be very committed atheist. Well, not committed. I just kind of thought, oh, it's all rubbish. And then once in London, I saw a dog use a crossing. You know, like you wait until you see the light change, and then you cross. And I saw a dog wait and then use it. And I went, might be something in that after all.
Might be a little bit of magic.
Yeah. That's because nobody.
We all
that
start
dog to do
believe from
that.
somewhere. We all start somewhere believing in something.
Right.
And yours started with that dog on the street, so congratulations.
Well, I don't know if that's quite true, but I hear you. Anyway, well done. Do you want a quiet moment to think about God?
Oh, no, you had a quiet moment with the guest before me. I don't know if that went over that well. Should we have a prayer? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wait.
I thought this was a talk show.
No. It's not a talk show. It's the remnants of what talk shows used to be.
I didn't know.
Jeff, what would God sound like if you were God?
Put $1.50 in the swear jar, baby.
That is very similar. I think I could have you on the show. That sounds a lot like what God sounded like in my head last week.
Would you like to pull my finger?
And Heche, everybody. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Just like to apologize to anyone who thought I was mocking Joan's injury in any way. It's not the kind of thing that we want to do here. It's clearly, you know, not the kind of thing that you'd laugh at. Do you know what I was amazed at, though? That I can't really see out one of my eyes.
It's not catching for me.
No, it's not. How do your eyes feel okay?
Yeah, I'm great, man. I feel good.
How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
Yeah, all right. Good night, everybody.